Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, we are going to be doing a collective reading and energy update. So thank you so much to all of you here tuning into the reading today. And I'm going to go ahead and get started by shuffling the traditional tarot cards. So what do those listening to this reading need to know most at this time? Okay, so first of all, we have the Hierophant in the upright position. And the message I'm getting here is your intuition is challenging tradition, because this card is sitting on the third eye chakra. So it's almost like there is this conflict between what your intuition is so loudly speaking to you and tradition or convention or something along those lines. So maybe you've been feeling intuitively guided to go about doing something in a really unconventional way. And this could be in some traditional or conventional role. Maybe you have a certain career or a business that you are operating in a way that is very unconventional, although the work itself is conventional in nature, if that makes sense. Now, if that's not resonating, this could be anything in your life where, again, your intuition is challenging some long-standing rule or tradition or convention. And this is actually as it's meant to be, because you are meant to be challenging some long-standing convention that is actually a collective limiting belief system. And through following your own intuition and challenging whatever this is by doing something new or doing something differently, you are paving a pathway for others to break down this same limiting belief within themselves. So I'm also picking up someone might be going to college or taking certain college courses, or if that's not applying, this could be just something related to an educational program, a certification, something along those lines. And here we have the King of Swords in the reverse position. So there could be someone cautioning you who's very hesitant or very overcautious. This could be a masculine energy because we are getting that King of Swords here. However, do keep in mind that whenever I use these labels, masculine and feminine, these are meant to connect with energies, and we all do have a balance internally of both the divine masculine and divine feminine. So these labels could connect with something for you internally. They also could connect with some external person or situation. I'm just picking up that there might be someone's over caution that you could feel kind of pulling on your own energy. Interesting. You might feel this as an overwhelming or overburdened kind of feeling. Maybe you have a sense of obligation towards this person with the 10 of Wands, and they make you feel as though you are carrying everything kind of on your own. This could be a coworker, a boss, a friend, a family member. Take it however it's connecting. But I feel almost as though something about connecting with this person feels like an uphill battle or a really heavy burden of responsibility. And I just keep hearing the word secret or secrecy. And I feel that this is your higher guidance telling you to keep some information to yourself when it comes to this person. So I'm hearing specifically around any early stage goals, dreams, or desires, this seems to be someone who projects a lot of fear or over caution onto whatever you're doing. And so the message is coming through to really protect those dreams in the early stages. I'm seeing some kind of plant that's just sprouted above the earth, and I'm seeing a little fence around it to protect it in those early kind of gentle stages. And you might have something in your life, whether it's a dream, a goal, maybe it's this way that you're doing things, this way that you're challenging that Hierophant energy, that tradition or convention, by following your own intuition. And you recognize that there's something powerful in the way that you are following your intuition and doing something in a new or different way, but you're being guided to possibly not share that or disclose that to this King of Swords reversed, who would just project their own fears onto you, or their own sense of over caution onto you. I'm hearing this person feels overly cautious because they're in a lack mentality with the 10 of Pentacles reversed, but also they don't realize where you're sourcing your guidance. They don't realize that there is a sureness, there is a steadiness to the guidance that you're following. It's just not something that you can clearly articulate to others, but it's something that will become evident. It will become visible. The payoff from choosing to follow your intuition, even when you didn't yet have the physical 3D evidence to support it. And this King of Swords reversed is definitely very much the opposite. This is someone who's very out of touch with their intuition. So they're feeling this over caution around you because they don't realize that you aren't just moving at random. You are connecting in with an inner guidance that sees the higher perspective, that sees the bird's eye view, so to speak, and therefore can guide you more accurately here on the ground in 3D. Interesting messages coming through here. What else can I channel? Maybe this person is cautioning you that you might lose something in your life with the 10 of Pentacles reversed. They seem to have a lot of fear-based kind of thinking. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. It's like they're afraid that you're going to turn your life into disorder. But really, you're in the 3 of Cups. You're in this celebratory energy. Maybe you can sense something coming together for you in a powerful way, even if you can't yet fully articulate it to this person or back it up with physical evidence. It's almost that idea of feeling grateful for something before you see it physically, and that sense of internal gratitude is a powerful signal that you've already shifted onto the timeline where that manifestation is inevitable, where it's already a given on that timeline trajectory. So it's almost like you've already done the intuitive work to shift yourself onto this timeline where the unfolding of these desires is a given, it's inevitable, but this King of Swords reversed doesn't see it yet, so they're cautioning you, but you're meant to be very confident in this 3 of Cups space. Yeah, we even have the card resembling confidence with the Strength at the bottom of the deck. You have this quiet confidence about you as well, where it's something that you seem to emanate naturally. I'm seeing you walk into a room and go about kind of doing your thing. Maybe you're out in public, not necessarily speaking to anyone or many people, kind of keeping to yourself, and yet emanating this extremely confident, powerful signal in that silent way. So maybe this is how your aura is felt by others. It's felt as this silent confidence, but it truly leaves a deep impression. I feel there's a specific person or maybe specific individuals that you've left this kind of deep energetic impression on recently. These might be individuals you only had a very brief interaction with, but I keep hearing like, who is that? Who are you? And that's almost what you evoke from others, this curiosity because of the silent confidence that your aura emanates, and because of how that's silently felt and received by others. It leaves this impression that leaves them wondering who you are, that leaves them deeply curious about you. We also have the King of Cups here. Maybe this is the person that you left this impression on. This could be another masculine energy, someone who's very in touch with their own emotions. This is someone who's very emotionally self-connected and expressive. Someone who has some sort of silent power of their own or silent confidence of their own. This may be a friend, someone who provides a level of emotional support or emotional security in your life, or who wants to provide that. This also could, of course, be a romantic situation, because we did get this King of Cups coming out in the last reading as well. So I want to see if I can channel any more about this King of Cups energy. Okay, so what else can I channel about this King of Cups? I'm just getting something about this person being very knowledgeable or intelligent, having some kind of knowledge to offer you. Maybe this is just a generally very intelligent person, or someone that you perceive to be very intelligent. But again, I'm getting this like silent steadiness from this person, almost like they're silently aware of you. You've left an impression on them, but with the throat chakra reverse, they're kind of holding their tongue here. They're not necessarily saying something or communicating something, but I don't get that it's because they are withholding their emotions. It's more so, this is someone who is feeling things out, meaning it's like they're sure about how they feel towards you and the stability that they want to offer you, the support they want to offer you. But they're kind of biding their time here to either wait for the time to be right, or maybe to wait for you to be ready. In some cases, maybe you're aware of this person, but your focus right now is elsewhere. I'm hearing they're in the waiting room. I'm not sure why that's coming up for someone here. We have blossoming abundance reversed, door to personal healing and happiness reversed, and the third eye chakra reversed. And we have all tied up at the bottom of the deck. This is a really interesting stream of energy. So something is feeling very stuck. Someone trying to grab at something, slipping through their fingers, not doing their healing work individually, not connecting with their intuition. This might be someone externally to you. Maybe this is why the King of Cups is in the waiting room, or kind of biding their time. Maybe there's been someone from your past who you've been connecting with, who's trying to hold on to you energetically, like grasping at you, who hasn't been doing their individual healing work. Maybe you felt burdened by this person in some way, as though you almost feel like you have to be healing for them, which of course you've been removed from the role of being the spiritual or emotional bridge in the lives of others. This removal we've discussed in other reading videos, but it's been happening over the course of the last few years, where gradually your energy is being removed from the role of being a bridge, because you are meant to be your own anchor, really grounding in the light, in the collective, no longer disposing energy, acting as this artificial bridge, but holding the space on this higher timeline to inspire others to bridge themselves to their own intuition, to their own deeper emotional self-connection, to their own higher guidance that we all have internal access to. So anyone who has felt you in their life in the past as a bridge has been getting this rude awakening of sorts, where They are feeling the loss of you. They're feeling the absence of you. And keep in mind, this absence could be felt in an energetic way, meaning you were playing that role as a spiritual or emotional bridge for many individuals that you weren't even in physical contact or communication with. But it was still draining your energy because you were expending energy subconsciously and in the fifth dimension to be this bridge for others, even if they weren't aware of it. But those who took the presence of you bridging them for granted are now recognizing the value that you held in their lives because they're feeling your absence. They're feeling the absence of that bridge, but that absence is actually meant to inspire them to connect organically from within themselves. And I feel that all of this is coming through because this might be someone who sensed your absence, sensed the loss of that kind of bridge. And with adjacent possibilities, they've sensed that you've either opened yourself up to other options or you've shifted onto and really locked yourself into this higher timeline where the manifestation of your goals or dreams is inevitable. And you're feeling that really deep in your being. And this is someone who is, I'm hearing, feeling you far away, even if they're physically interacting with you, because they're aware that you've shifted onto this higher timeline that they don't yet have access to. So it's almost like the hermit crabs in a bucket mentality where one climbs out and the others kind of try to grasp at it to pull it back in. Except you've already climbed out. You're already on this higher timeline, but this person is still kind of trying to grasp at you. And you might feel this as a kind of heaviness when you get around them. But I'm hearing that really visualizing your goals or desires or refocusing your energy on what's coming on this timeline you've aligned with naturally creates an encirclement of protection that I'm actually seeing visually as like this ring of fire around you that bounces out or repels any heavy or lower vibrational energy. So visualization might be really powerful for someone listening because it helps to keep your energy focused, and that focused activation of energy naturally acts as this sort of protection around you, a sort of boundary, if you will, without needing to act against anyone or anything or push them away. Your shift in focus back to your goals and dreams actually activates that protection. It activates that boundary in a more automatic way. So I know we spoke on some of this in a recent reading video, but I think it's interesting how in this collective reading, it's tying together a lot of downloads that were coming through previously. So I am going to be reshuffling the cards here. It's interesting how we still just have this King of Cups waiting here, kind of stable, consistent in how they feel about you, although maybe not communicating. Maybe for some of you, you're kind of tied up, still clearing out the energy from some past person or situation that brought that kind of heaviness into your life, or that was trying to grasp at you, and you're free of that energy in a sense, but you can still feel it grabbing at you at times in the 5D. And that might be why this King of Cups is biding their time, because they're giving you the space to be completely free of that previous energy so that they can fully enter your life. Now, for some of you, this might be someone that you've not met yet. For others of you, this could be someone that is in your life or something. It doesn't have to be a person. This could be an opportunity, but it does seem very connected with stability, emotional self-reconnection, quiet confidence. What else can I channel here about this King of Cups? Once again, yeah, we have that King of Swords reversed. So this might be that person kind of trying to grasp at your energy. The one at the beginning of the reading that we said might be cautioning you because you're in the Strength card. You're feeling confident. You're holding this stable core that you've developed, which is really that healed solar plexus chakra energy. And this is someone who doubts themselves and therefore projects that doubt onto you. So with the Devil card reversed, there's the message of unchaining yourself energetically from this person or situation, freeing yourself from the need to be responsible for others, including this person. And when you free yourself in that way from that false sense of responsibility, it naturally allows you to float up to this Two of Cups energy on the heart space. It allows you to open your heart in a new way, free from that heaviness. And this card is about partnership, coming together, feeling deeply compatible and harmonious with someone. And the Tower reversed. So what might be preventing you from fully allowing this partnership, this harmony, aligning with people who are truly compatible with you, whether that's platonic or romantic, could be that there's something inevitable that you might be delaying subconsciously, but this also could be that you're trying to delay someone else's Tower moment, meaning someone else is going to experience upheaval or something else will experience upheaval if you allow yourself to harmonize with this Two of Cups energy, to open your heart in this new way, to connect with who and what is really compatible with where your frequency is now. But it's going to cause a Tower moment for someone else. So maybe you've subconsciously been binding yourself or chaining yourself into someone or something because you've been trying to delay their Tower moment for them. But this upheaval for them is actually necessary for their transformation. I'm hearing in withholding their Tower moment by assuming artificial responsibility for it, you are actually on a spiritual and higher level withholding their opportunity for positive transformation. Although, of course, this person or thing wouldn't necessarily see it that way. Step into the new beginning with the Ace of Wands. Allow yourself to follow those feelings of passion and pull, because passion is a very high vibrational emotion. And when you're feeling it around a subject, it indicates energy flowing and harmonizing. It indicates that your frequency is aligned with whatever that thing or person is. So when you're feeling that alignment in the form of passion or pull, that means you're in that Two of Cups space, that you're connecting with someone or something that's truly harmonizing with you at that energetic level. And when the energy just feels like a dead end, or feels apathetic, or feels like it's fizzled out, that's a sign that you might be trying to chain yourself back in artificially, maybe over a sense of responsibility, into something or some connection that isn't really aligned with the new frequency that you are embodying. I'm just hearing follow the feelings of passion and pull here. This could be in regards to a creative project, some kind of endeavor in your life. I'm also getting the message, don't replay old stories, which is a really interesting, clear form of guidance for someone listening. Maybe there's someone here who has been trapped in a little bit of a holding pattern or a loop. This could even be subconsciously, because of course we talk a lot about the subconscious mind on this channel and how our subconscious is playing these sort of background tracks of thoughts. And so maybe someone here has certain subconscious repetitive thoughts or patterns around something, or maybe around themselves. I'm hearing the thing about these limiting thoughts or looping patterns is, I just keep hearing they're not real. It's almost like they're remnants of a past timeline, but they don't connect with you at all where you are now. But something might be keeping them alive. So this might be some sort of journaling exercise for you. Of course, many things can imprint on our subconscious mind and keep old thought patterns alive. Maybe it's related to something that you're listening to. Maybe it's related to some form of media, certain people that you might be engaging with. But I'm just getting that whatever these looping thought patterns are, kind of replaying your past, it's an old story that no longer has power over you unless you allow it to have that power. And a shift in focus here, a discarding of the old story mentally, will free you to the timeline that you've already aligned with energetically. Yeah, we have the magician. You can create this reality. You have the ability to manifest anything you want here. I'm getting that these old stories may have to do with events that happened in your past. This may have to do with possibly romantic situations from your past, people that you may have felt rejected by in some sense. And I almost feel with the High Priestess reversed, or the Temperance card reversed and the Sun card upright. Okay, so if these were romantic situations that come up for you mentally or emotionally at times that you might find yourself replaying, these were individuals who were trying to trick your intuition or connect with you from a non-intuitive place, meaning in order to continue connecting with them, you would have had to deny your own inner voice, your own intuition. I'm also getting that with the Temperance card reversed. I'm hearing the timing wasn't right. So for other situations or cases, there may have been something about the divine timing that was off, or something about meeting or connecting with that person that couldn't lead to something long-term at the time just because of timing reasons, but nothing related to you or related to your value or worth. So some of these stories you might be finding yourself asked to release could be around believing that the reason a person or group of people disconnected from you was because of you, or something that you could have done or said differently, or because of a lack of worth or value, when in actuality, the reason certain people or groups disconnected from you in the past was, again, because either they were trying to connect with you from that non-intuitive place, and if you were going to stay connected to your own intuition, you couldn't continue connecting with that person because your intuition was actually guiding you away from them. So to continue connecting with that person would have meant you would have had to deny your true High Priestess energy. Maybe there was some element of deception around them and you were bypassing your intuition, trying to ignore the deception to remain physically connected with that person. But of course, only take that if it resonates. Alternatively, again, it could have been with the Temperance card reversed, that something about the timing was just very off. But regardless, the avoidance of these connections or situations, or the repelling of them, has actually led you directly into the Sun. With the Sun card here, this can represent highly awakened divine masculine energies. So if you resonate more so with the divine feminine, this could be the entrance of a divine masculine in your life who is very spiritually self-connected, who is awakened, who actually connects and aligns with you when you are in your High Priestess energy. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a final Rumi Oracle card here, but I want to let you know that I will be continuing on this reading to Patreon. So I will be leaving a link to the extended version of the reading underneath this video in the pinned comment and description box. But in that reading, we will be taking a deeper look at who or what might be connecting with your energy. This could be people platonically, romantically. This could be opportunities. This also could be even spirit guide or higher self messages. So I will also be channeling in that extended reading any deeper messages or pieces of information that want to come through. And again, if you feel guided to that, the link will be underneath this video. But the card I pulled to close this reading with Rumi is Blood Angel. So the guidebook here says, if you have been struggling with energy levels or emotional or psychological challenges, more so than usual perhaps, the reason is that your energy is going through growth and opening and can become unstable for a time, more porous or vulnerable than usual. This is nothing to be concerned about, but you will benefit from more spiritual protection during this time. Become more conscious and ready for the action that you will be inspired to take simply through life experiences and internal wisdom when the time is right. The blood angel invites you to accept the genius of life and allow it to flow through you, circulating your divine light even more abundantly into the world around you. Wow, so that feels like a really powerful place to close this reading. Thank you so much again for tuning in and sharing this space with me here on YouTube. If you are new, then I want to let you know that I do channel these collective readings and energy updates every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So feel free to tune back in on those times and days. And of course, I do channel extended Patreon readings 3 times per week as well, exclusively for our Patreon Soul Tribe. If you do feel a resonance with my energy, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. Otherwise, I am sending you all so much love today. Have a beautiful remainder of your day and week, and I will connect with you here again in the next reading.